Aja Bhaiya, in this video I will show you how can you make money on autopilot, and I would give you a precise idea how am I been making money for last 5 or 6 years online on autopilot. When I say autopilot means exactly like this, okay? Think as a pilot taking it from Mumbai airport, okay? He takes off, and as he goes into the aeroplane, he puts the aeroplane on autopilot, and the aeroplane, it runs by itself for many thousands of kilometers. When it's on a Heathrow London airport, he takes off the control from the aeroplane and he lands the airport. So same thing, autopilot means you do a little bit of work, just a little bit of work, or you can give a little bit of time and money, and then you'd sit back and the money comes in your pocket automatically. And how it can happen? So one of the biggest myth or one of the biggest misconception people have is making the money on a YouTube or making the money via blog. Making the money via YouTube or via blogs, it's not an autopilot making machine, because YouTube, you have to keep uploading the video. It was a back old good time that back in 2015-16 you used to upload some videos and your video goes viral and you can make some money. But nowadays YouTube is getting very competitive. They get thousands of video every day, and if you don't upload your video for a very long time, eventually your income would go down, and I don't know, maybe one time there may be not much money for you at all. So YouTube is not an autopilot making machine, neither real estate as well, because if you think real estate, if you buy a property and if you rent it to the tenant, it's autopilot. Absolutely not, because you sometimes you have to do a repairs, and you have to deal with the difficult tenants, you have to do maintenance, sometimes you have to put the tenant out because he's not paying your rent, and so many things can happen with the real estate. So it's not really autopilot making machine. I'm going to tell you exactly how am I making money on autopilot. So when I say autopilot means I have spent only one evening of my life and I'm making the money every day. And how? I created a YouTube course on how to start YouTubing, and I'm just telling you my real life example. Okay, I'm not polishing or not trying to sugarcoat or not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to share my honest example. So what happened? I think it was 12 o'clock, and I say, hey, I'm gonna create a course. So I write down the video script for 10 little videos. Okay, and I was able to do that within 1 hour, 2 hours, because I already have a good amount of knowledge on how to make the videos. So you should always pick a target or pick a subject that you have a very good knowledge about it. For me, if you ask me to make a video about how to make Indian soup, I would not be able to do it. So for autopiloting, you have to create something that you have a very strong and good knowledge about it, and there is not many information out there. So that's what exactly I did. I started writing course around just after lunchtime, around 12 o'clock. 12 to 2 o'clock I was about finished writing 10 video script. And some of the people would say, why did you created a video when you are doing a courses? So listen guys, I have learned with my own experience, nowadays people don't like to read. People are always doing your thing as a multitasking. They are working, they are driving, and they cannot read your things. So what I did videos much easier, anybody can understand. I did not use any heavy duty language. As you know, if you are new in my channel, if you are new to my channel, I use a keep pretty straightforward. Okay, so I created a course of 10 YouTube videos, and I just put a how to do that, and I told the people how exactly am I doing that. Okay, and it was a 10-minute video, 20-minute video maximum, to the point, precisely what I'm doing, and I showed them exactly how I do that. So that's how you can create the course. Okay, for the creating the course, I have seen many people, they use that fancy background and they use a green screen, and title is coming from this way and title is going this way. People are not interested in these things, because if your content is very strong, if you are already a very successful person, people would listen to you very carefully. So your editing is not really a big part of your, don't think that if you have a very heavy duty editor or very heavy expensive camera, people is going to buy your course. Okay, to sell your course, it has to be super easy. Anybody should be able to understand, and keep the distraction away. Connect to your audience like I am. Just look in the camera and you can talk, and that's how you can get a more attention. So that's what I did. Another mistake I did at the beginning of when I launched the course, I kept the fees of $100, and you won't believe I sell very few courses. And at one point I realized it doesn't make sense. If I'm going to sell a course for $100, it's about 6,000 Indian rupees. I'm not going to sell lots of course because people don't have that kind of money. So I reduced my course fee from $100 to $10 straight away. That $10 means about 60 rupees or something like that. So $10 means about 600 rupees, my bad. So I was selling the course for 600 rupees. It's about the same if you are 4 people are going to the restaurant and eating the food. It's that simple and that cheap. Plus I give a full 100% refund guarantee because I knew if they follow my course step by step, all the 10 steps, they would be able to make some money. So I had a full refund guarantee that if you watch my course carefully and if you follow all the advices that I have told you in the course, you would get a full refund if you don't start making money right away. After 1 year. So that's how I give a full refund. So people who bought my courses, they knew that they would be able to make some money on it. Another thing, I really focused on video content, not too long or not too short. Sometimes people make a video 1 hour or 2 hours just to sound them intelligent. They talk the same thing over and over again in many different ways. My video lessons, what I did, I start from simple easy title. Title number 1, Mera secret recipe. Title number 2, camera tricks and tips. Very simple, 10-minute video guys. कंप्यूटर कौन सा खरीदना चाहिए. टाइटल नंबर 3, एडिटिंग कैसे करें, सब 10 मिनट में हम लोग सिखा देते हैं. देन टाइटल नंबर 4, चैनल टॉपिक क्या रखें. टाइटल नंबर 5, वीडियो एडिटिंग कैसे करें. टाइटल नंबर 6, चैनल बैनर, अबाउट सेक्शन, एसईओ टैग्स कैसे बनाएं. एकदम स्टेप बाय स्टेप, खाली 10 मिनट में आई टीच यू एवरीथिंग. ओके. टाइटल नंबर 7, चैनल ट्रेलर कैसे बनाएं. टाइटल नंबर 8, स्क्रिप्ट कैसे लिखें. स्क्रिप्ट राइटिंग इज वन ऑफ द बेसिक thing that's what people think, but it's one of the very most important part of your YouTube videos. And I have read lots of books about how to write the script, and that video was about 16 minutes. Title means lesson number 9. It was how to upload your video, search engine optimization tricks, how to write your tags, and how to write description. So that's what I was teaching to my viewers in about 30 minutes video. Social media, comment, reply, and tips, that was a lesson number 10. And at the end I'm making a tiny video about how to get a full refund. If you don't like my video after 1 year, if you don't start making money after 1 year, you can get a full refund. So this is how you can make your video course. And why am I saying that it is a 100% autopilot? Because it literally took me just 1 afternoon and evening to create this course. I wrote the script in 2 hours. I made this video in about 4 hours non-stop. I knew the content very well, so I just made it 5-6 hours. I just did a very basic editing, very basic, just the title and upload. So that's how you can create the course. Now when you create the course, boys and girls, I should not say boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, because lots of the adults are watching these videos. So don't upload your videos on the YouTube as an unlisted link, because what would happen eventually if you would upload your videos as unlisted link, someone would buy a course and they would just share with everybody else. So your video would eventually become a free. So when you create some good stuff, like when you create a gold, you have to make sure that it's protected well in a gold safe. So what I did not put my videos on the YouTube channel. I hosted my YouTube videos on a private network. There is lots of company private hosting YouTube private hosting video companies are there. I found the cheapest one. It's something like I'm paying $80 or $90 for 100 gigabytes of video. So I uploaded that videos onto that thing. Okay, once you uploaded that video, then you have to create a WordPress site. Many people, they find the WordPress site is very complicated, but not really now. Nowadays, making a WordPress site is just one afternoon work, because it is, oops, I'm getting lots of email, I'm sorry. So long time ago, making a website was a very difficult thing, but nowadays if you have a Bluehost and a WordPress, and if you spend one afternoon watching couple of videos, you can design your own website and you can literally do anything you want to do with a simple basic skill. And why do I do that? Why do I design my own website? Because past a long time ago I used to have a web creator guy, and I have to, it's just a painful to tell him what I want, and his color scheme and just the way he was editing, it was not my style. So if you are planning to get into the autopilot mode, if you are planning to make money online, you have to learn how to make a website on your own, and you have to have a good mastery and good skill about it. And take my advice, this skill would not be wasted, because if you want to create a website for your one shop owner or one doctor or one grocery shop owner, you can make their website and you can make some money on a side as well. So making the website on a WordPress, it's really good skill, and there are lots of videos online that you can watch and you can create the videos. Okay, so that's the step number one I did. Step number two, when I created my website, I installed the plugin. It's called Tutor LMS. You can write it down. On the Tutor LMS, if you have a WordPress website and Tutor LMS, you can mix them together, and then you can create a video course, and they would receive the payments, and whoever would receive the payment, they would automatically can watch the videos. If you see, go on my website bhaiyajicanada.com, then there is a YouTube course. If you see that, if you click the course, you will see that you can see what are the videos. You have to buy a video. Once you buy a video, you can create a login, and once you create the login, you can watch the video. Everything is systematically done, and honestly, I was able to learn all this thing within 2 days or something like that. So if you are creating a course nowadays, you don't have to be super rich, or you don't need teams of people, because sometimes too many people, it's a painful to manage. It's easier to manage your own oneself, right? So that's what I do. I do most of the things by myself, much easier. It's so hard to explain somebody how to do this and how to do that. So that's what I did. Number three, and now lots of people are asking me, how can I collect the money? If I'm creating a course in India or in Dubai or in Muscat or in UK or in America, how can collect the money from international? Nowadays, it's so easy. It is as easy as you are going to your refrigerator and having a glass of milk. It is that easy. You can collect the payment by 3 different ways. Number one is a square up. That's my favorite one, I would say, because it's so easy. And as soon as you receive the money, your local currency would be transferred. I would show you exactly how it works. So that's a number one way, square up. And if you sign in, log into their account, you can create your basic currency. For me, it's a Canadian dollar. So if somebody is buying my video courses in UAE, in dirham, or somebody is buying from Pakistani rupees or from Indian rupees or from United Kingdom, I have buyers from all over the world. So no matter which currency they can pay in their own local currency. That's what the video courses would look like. Have a go on a bhaiyajicanada.com and look at my YouTube University course. You would see that once they make a payment to that page, that payment would come to my Square account. My Square account online, and my Square account is connected to my local Canadian bank. So what happened actually, if somebody would buy my course today in Mumbai, the next day it would come to my Canadian bank, and next day I can bring it to wherever I want. So that's how it actually works. And Square is not the only company in the market. It's one of the best one, and it's super easy to use it. But my second favorite, and I used to use for a very long time, it's a stripe.com. It's the same thing. It works exactly the same way, very secure and very easy to use. So you can use that as well. And one more good news, I think since last 6 months, WordPress introduced their own paying medium. So basically, if you don't want to use a Stripe or Square Up, you can just go to the WordPress, and you can use their own app, paying app, and from no matter which country your buyer would pay the course fee, you would receive the money in your own local currency. And at the end of the year, like last finance year, I sold lots of courses. All the courses, what I do, I click, and I know exactly how much money I made, and I would declare that income to my Revenue Canada, and I would pay the tax on it. So this is how I would do it. I don't charge the tax to the people. I pay the tax to the including tax kind of thing, and I pay the tax at the Canadian government when I receive my final end of the year income. So that's how you can connect the income. These things looks harder, But what I would suggest, don't do these things on a phone because it's so complicated. In order for you to work in and making money in Autopilot, you have to have a good computer. Okay, if you have a two choice, whether buy a good cell phone or to buy a good computer, I would definitely go with the good computer. Once you have a good computer, step number one, learn how to create a WordPress site. Once you know that, step number two, learn how to integrate Tutor LMS into WordPress site. Step number three, create your financial accepting app into try to integrate your financial app into your website. It's super easy, it's not complicated, and that way you know that somebody would pay in America, you would be able to receive that money in Canada, okay, or in India or wherever you go. It looks complicated, but it's literally 2 or 3 days of good work and you would be able to understand. And you don't have to speak very good English. These all videos are available in Hindi as well. The reason I'm making this video in English because I have so many viewers from other countries as well. So I'm just trying to show you an idea, okay? Now, what kind of courses can you create? Just giving you an example. I'm a YouTuber. I know how to do some stuff. I know about the real estate. So these are my strong point. And I just don't wing or don't make the courses by looking at somebody else's courses, okay? In order for you to sell a good course or create a good content, you have to have a good knowledge, okay? And to have a good knowledge, you have to have experience. You have to have a read. You have to get some knowledge from the books. And that's very important because it's like going to the doctor. If you want to go to the doctor, you want to go to the doctor who's a successful and who himself can show that he's a good role model for the disease what he's dealing. For example, if you're a very big guy or big girl and if you're trying to lose a weight and if you're going to the doctor himself is a 400 pounds, you are not going to go to the doctor, would you? The same thing. If you are a YouTuber, people already know that you are successful, so people would buy your course that way. Now, what are the other kind of courses you can create? Okay, so I'm just giving you an example. If you have a shop and if you are building a computer, so nowadays if I have a choice, I would definitely make a course on how to make a computer from zero. So what can you do? You can buy all the equipment, you can put all the computers together, and step number one, step number two, like explain everything, what is GPU is, what is RAM, what is hard drive. You connect everything step by step and make a video course together, and that's how you can sell it. And I'm telling you, my experience, you would be surprised how much money you can make. But as I told you, try to keep your language simple so everybody can understand. And what is the other thing I wanted to say, that another thing, that when you are hosting or when you are uploading your videos on a public private hosting website, make sure you do that setup that people can watch your video only once. Because sometimes what happen, I have experience when you sell a courses, what the people would they would buy your course, they would watch the video and they would give their ID to somebody else and somebody else would watch it. So people don't pay too much money on you. People, there is so many people are using your course for free, and I didn't want that to happen with me. So what I did, instead of keeping the very expensive fees, I bring my fees down. And on my Tutor LMS, sorry, I'm talking too much technical language, but on my Tutor LMS and on my WordPress website, I did a setting where people can watch my videos or video course just one time. And that's how they know that they learn something. And I know exactly that it's been watched one time. So if they like the course, they can tell to whoever they like, but they have to buy that course to watch with that video. So that's very, very important. Make sure you do that setup that people would have to watch. People can only watch your videos once, because otherwise it will be waste of the time, and like people would watch for free forever and you would not be making any money. Another thing that I really want to focus on, make sure you are making the courses on how to make money, some skills or something like that. Don't make video courses about how to do henna or how to something very unimportant, because people don't pay money for the hobbies or how to draw. You would spend too much time explaining the thing, but people don't pay too much money about it. So if I would be you, I would try to make a course about something that would change their life, or something that would give them very important good skills, and that's how they can start making money as well. So that's one of the number 3 things. Another thing I would like to tell you that let me know what do you think about me making the videos in English. I am planning to make more and more videos in English, because that way I know people are already using a computer and they already know the English. So that way they can improve their English, number 1. Number 2, I can catch some more clients from overseas as well, because I get so many comments. People like my video, but they don't necessarily understand everything. That's the main thing. In this video, I'm speaking a bit fast because I have to go somewhere very soon. I should be there. I should be out already 5 o'clock. But in next video, I try to speak slow and I would try to explain everything. So if you like the video, please share my video with other friends and family, because that's the only way I get a view and I'm motivated to make more videos. If I don't get views, means I'm not really making any money and not helping people. So let me know what do you think about my videos in English, and if you like the videos, please share and subscribe. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. Thank you for watching, and आपका परदेसी भाई का आपको यहाँ से मेरा सलाम.